I've built a fully automated Upwork proposal system that generates personalized video pitches using AI, and it costs less than $1 per application. This N8N workflow scrapes job listings, matches your portfolio using GPT, writes custom proposals, and creates AI-generated video presentations with your cloned voice and avatar. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to build this step by step. Before we dive in, if you're serious about automating your business with AI, hit that subscribe button right now. I share workflows like this every week, completely free templates, no fluff. You're literally one click away from getting notifications when I drop the next automation that could save you thousands. Alright, here's how it works. This workflow has three main processes. The first process creates a row in Airtable with all the information needed to automate the application. The second workflow monitors HeyGen for video completion. And the third process stitches all the videos together and sends the final output. Everything starts with this form submission node. Let me show you. Double-click the node, click the production URL, and paste it in a new tab. You'll see two fields, Upwork, job URL, and client name. For the job URL, just copy and paste the URL directly from your browser. For the client name, sometimes you can find it in the reviews that freelancers left for their clients. This field is optional. Once you submit, here's what happens. We send that URL to a Puppeteer headless browser instance. It opens the job listing, waits for it to load, and solves the CAPTCHA automatically using 𝗏𝗏𝘀cie. But I don't just scrape the title and description. I wanted to mimic real user interaction, so the client sees my AI clone scrolling through their actual job posting. I built a custom service using Vibe code that opens the job, scrapes the data, scrolls up and down naturally, and records a 20 to 30 second screen recording. I'll show you how to download this at the end. After scraping, the entire HTML document is retrieved. We use the HTML node to extract the title and summary. Select Extract HTML content, set the source data to JSON, and point the JSON property to HTML. For the selector, some jobs use H1, others use H4, so we extract both to make sure we capture the title. For the summary, we select the element with the data test attribute description. Next, we use an if node to check if the scraping was successful. If the title and summary are filled, we continue. If not, I send myself a Telegram notification so I don't have to manually check the workflow. Setting up Telegram is simple. Click the drop-down, select New Credential, and go to Botfather in Telegram. Type /newbot, follow the instructions, and paste the token you receive. To find your chat ID, add a Telegram trigger node, save and publish your workflow, send yourself a message, and check the execution history. Your chat ID will be there. If the scraping fails, the workflow stops and sends an error message. But if it succeeds, we move to the next step, retrieving all portfolio items from Airtable. My Airtable database has two main tables, tags and portfolio items. The tags are added automatically, which I'll explain later. We retrieve all enabled portfolio items. I have a checkbox column that filters this. We only pull the title, description, and related tags. We don't want to overload the AI with unnecessary data. Next, we aggregate all portfolio items and send them to an LLM chain. The prompt is simple. Based on the job title and summary, pick the top 3 most relevant portfolio items. The AI returns the record IDs of the top 3 matches. You might ask, why didn't we just retrieve all the full details earlier? Because that would waste tokens. We're storing a lot of information for each portfolio item, so we first get the IDs, then retrieve the full details only for the top 3. We split those IDs, fetch the full records from Airtable, and aggregate them again. Now we send this data to another AI chain to write the related projects section of the proposal. The prompt includes the job title, summary, and the top 3 portfolio items. The AI formats them into a professional tailored list. Next, we generate the body section. The AI writes a technical approach starting with, "Here is how I would approach your project," followed by 3 to 5 detailed steps. I separated these into different AI nodes because I wanted each section to be highly focused and high quality. Then we generate the hook, the first 200 characters that appear in the Upwork preview. The AI writes one compelling line to convince the client to click "Read more." Right before we save the proposal, we generate a Loom script. This is the text we'll send to ElevenLabs to generate my cloned voice. But there's one more step. Since Upwork is very sensitive to communication keywords like WhatsApp, email, or phone, we run the proposal through a sanitization AI that adds periods into those words to avoid getting flagged. For example, WhatsApp becomes whats.app. Finally, we save everything to Airtable, the title, the Loom script, the generated proposal, the selected portfolio items, and the status, which is set to active. Then we send a Telegram notification, "Job added successfully." Now let's talk about ElevenLabs. I highly recommend the Creator Plan. The Starter Plan does not support professional voice cloning. Go to Voices, click Create a Voice, and select Professional Voice Cloning. You'll need to upload at least 30 minutes of your voice. The process takes 1 to 3 hours, and you'll receive an email when it's ready. Once your voice is cloned, paste the Loom script, click Generate, and download the audio. Next, we move to HeyGen. I also recommend the Creator Plan here. It gives you unlimited videos using their version 3 engine. Click the plus button, select Clone a Real Person, upload your videos, and wait for your avatar to be created. Once it's ready, select your avatar, click Generate Video, and instead of typing a script, click Upload Audio and upload the file from ElevenLabs. Click Generate. Now this is where the second workflow comes in. It checks your Gmail every 5 minutes for emails from HeyGen and sends you a Telegram notification when your video is ready. Download the video, copy the download URL, and paste it into the second form, Submission node. The workflow retrieves the active job application from Airtable, splits out the selected portfolio items, fetches their full details, and aggregates them. Then we send everything to a custom video processing service I built with Vibe Code. We pass 3 things: the screen recording of the job listing, the HeyGen video as an overlay, and the last frame of the screen recording to extend the video if needed. At the end, we append all the related portfolio videos so the client sees a complete, personalized pitch. The final video is downloaded and sent to Telegram. The Airtable record is updated to complete. I've also added tracking columns for required connects, extra bids, final cost, boost status, proposal views, and Loom views. If the video processing fails, we send a Telegram error message. I've also built 2 additional workflows. The first one is a portfolio tag extractor. You paste the full portfolio details and an LLM automatically extracts the title, short description, full case study, and all related tags, which are stored in Airtable. The second workflow uses Deepgram to transcribe my voice recordings, then sends the transcription to an LLM to polish the grammar and generate an ElevenLabs ready script. This is how I create the portfolio videos. I record myself explaining a project, transcribe it, polish it with AI, generate the voice with ElevenLabs, and create the video with HeyGen. And that's the entire system. If you want the full workflow, the complete system prompt, we're going to the Google Sheets template. Everything is available for free. Just click the link in the description. It'll take you to a Gumroad page. Since it's free, just enter 0 for the price and download everything instantly.